Previously on Ark.
It was silent for years. Distant cracks of thunder. No one paid attention. I wish we did.
Welcome back, Raiders. My name is Samlab, and today we'll be delving deeper into the lore of Ark Raiders. While it may be subject to change by Embark Studios in the near future, I have looted and scavenged for every piece of lore in order to tell a more completed story of Ark Raiders. In this video, we'll go over the collapse, history of Earth, and who Raiders are. Before we get started, I think it's important to set some expectations. This video, similar to the one from 2 years ago, is a recent composite of chronological lore, based on available lore on Ark Raiders. Embark Studios have done a perfect job of just keeping the entire story under wraps. Being a narrative writer myself, I want to respect their setup. Naturally, speculation will happen. For now though, let's enjoy what they have told us. Because whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a war with Ark on Earth. So let's get to taking out their command one by one. Our story begins in the distant future of 2180, during humanity's golden era. Whatever happened after that changed our world forever. Technology was advanced in numerous ways, but it's all been forgotten. Now we live under a broken sky. Above, machines roam a wasteland once called Earth. Below, humanity hides, clinging to shreds of civilization. This is the world of Ark Raiders, where the surface is no longer home, and every raid is a fight for memory, survival, and truth. AI machines called Ark claimed our blue planet, Earth, and forced humanity to live underground in cities like Speranza. These machines, Ark, can significantly vary in size, from football-sized robots to ones bigger than apartment complexes. Today, we're peeling back the machinery, the cataclysm, and the choices that define who rise and who falls. Ark is a common enemy you'll face as a raider. They are formidable, deadly machines that rain from the sky to ravage our world, and in particular within the Rust Belt. We're unsure what the true meaning of Ark is, but with some imaginative license, I would say this stands for Artificial Regenerative Command. Speculatively, my idea is that Ark was a central AI that once managed planetary restoration, now treats organic life as a threat to generation. Officially, mysteriously, humanity was eradicated by these machines, wiping out civilization, but also the terraforming of the Earth's surface according to their own schematics. So far, the underground city of Speranza in Italy is the last bastion of human civilization, while the top on the surface is ruled by various Ark machines. Why Ark appeared, or who created them, is still a very big mystery. In 2180, Earth fell. Humanity lost the surface to environmental destruction and climate change. Polluted air, desolate lands, and the mysterious threat known as Ark. Civilization retreated underground, where the survivors sought hope in the darkness, beneath the former Italian landscape, humanity built the underground city of Speranza. It stands as both humanity's last bastion and a symbol of new beginnings. But survival is no easy task. There are limited resources, endless conflicts, and a fierce competition for survival. True survival means risking the surface to recover supplies. Which will you choose? A safe but impoverished life underground, or a deadly adventure on the surface? Like all good things, the era quickly met its end. The Ark machines emerged, an army of cold, calculating automatons that reshaped Earth. No one truly knows their origin. Some say they were built in hidden factories, others whisper they came from satellites. What we know for certain is they are relentless, expanding over every ruin, every horizon. They hunt movement itself, devour structures, and raise anything that breathes resistance. Ark robots driven by a type of AI. As Ark spread across Earth, the surface became unlivable. War broke out between humanity and the machines. When faced with unprecedented threats, humanity turned to what they always turn to: nuclear deterrence. Ultimately, it failed. Now our world sits ravaged by radiation, strife, and this mechanized disease, forcing humanity underground where survival became a daily calculation. Buried beneath the ruins, humans built sanctuaries. One of the most known refuges is Speranza, a bastion in the ruins of Toledo, Italy. It's not a perfect refuge, but it's home. Life underground is restrictive. Resources are scarce, tension high. Trust is in short supply. But above sits opportunity, for those willing to risk death for salvage, that is. We call them raiders. Utilizing an underground rail tube system, they climb to the surface, topside, in teams or solo, scavenging resources, fighting Ark bots, and sometimes each other, tasked by returning with a bounty of loot or die trying. It's a world without rules, where desperation shapes action. Raiders use a safe pocket, a secure stash that holds precious items that won't be lost, even if they die. What you carry outside is at your own risk. Ark machines are not uniform. They come in varied shapes and sizes: rolling spheres, turret automatons, flying scouts, giant walkers, crawlers, you name it. There is probably an Ark bot for it. Their behaviors differ. Some patrol, others flank, some trap. Loose journals depict animalistic behaviors from Ark machines, yet no one has ever lived long enough to tell the tale. They aren't just obstacles. They are the world's punctuation marks. Their presence dictates how you move. Stealth becomes as important as firepower. Every sound, a shuffle, breath, healing, equipping, reloading, every opening of a catch risks drawing their attention. Or worse, the attention of a raider. Some types of Ark appear to adapt. Others look less like machines and more like mechanized titans. They don't feel random. They feel composed, as if they know we exist, like they were made to hunt us. They symbolize what's lost: order, nature, life. The more they spread, the more the world becomes not just broken, but hollow. On one side, you have the Raiders, scrappy, desperate, driven. They are your community, your risk, your competition. Sometimes they cooperate, sometimes they clash over loot. There have even been reports of larger raids where raiders gather in mass to take on titans or face down 100-strong pack of rollerbots. Then there are underground leaders, fixers, traders, people in Speranza, and beyond who broker deals, secrets and factional power. They hold sway over who gets what and who goes where. In Ark Raider's story, the day Earth forgot to breathe, we see names like Tian Wei, Shani, Lance and Apollo as key NPCs and gearsmiths with hidden motives. And above all looms the question, who built Ark? Who ordered the sweep? Why leave humanity underground? Are there factions beyond the machines? Humans with agendas older than we know of? Internal conflict. Edges are blurred. A raider today may be an ally tomorrow, but your choices still matter. You are a raider, caught between two worlds, neither fully your own. Every mission is a climb into danger, every extraction matters. You balance gear, ammo, stealth, movement and risk. You decide when to engage or avoid. Likewise, you pick paths through ruins, sometimes choosing silence over gunfire. Furthermore, you reclaim resources, craft gear, invest in skills, conditioning, survival, mobility. You build up your base, your den, your identity underground, all while trying to understand the machines that rule above. Your role isn't just that of a warrior. You are an investigator, a survivor, a questioner. You are someone who must decide what part of this broken world you will carry with you. Ark Raiders isn't just about killing bots. It's about memory, loss, and what we refuse to forget. It's about survival, but also about reclamation. To push upwards, to look at the sky and believe it still matters. It's about the tension between cooperation and competition. The raider who fights you might also save you someday. It's about the cost of progress. Every machine built, every raid launched, every secret uncovered, all are steps towards understanding who we were and who we might become. So far, we've talked through the fall of the surface world, the rise of the machines, the descent underground and the rise of raiders. But many questions remain. What lies beyond Ark? Which humans above abandoned Earth, and why? What is the ultimate goal of machines that roam with no voice but violence? In upcoming videos, we'll dig deeper into the NPCs, the machines, codes, the factions beneath Speranza, and the trails left in the wreckage. And so I ask you, when you step topside, what will you carry with you? Hope? Revenge? Curiosity? Because in Ark Raiders, every step upwards is a story, and every raid writes a page. But that's all I have for you. Hopefully you have enjoyed watching and listening to this video. If you did, give this video a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe and click the bell to find out when my next lore video goes live. Remember, that no matter what you're facing at this moment in time, you can do all things. Stay safe and Godspeed.